So the first squeeze that you make releases the vitamin C into this ampule. So that's kind of cool. Hey guys, so if you want to get into the world of vitamin C, but you want an affordable way to do it, you want a size that is more than a sample but not too big of a commitment, and not outrageously priced but not something that's gonna be kind of cheap where you think that like is not gonna work, well, I would highly recommend this one, Missha Vita C Spot Correcting Concentrate Ampoule. It's part of their Vita C line. Missha, of course, is a Korean cosmetics company, and they're really good at going through the catalog of the skincare greatest hits and making dupes or their own version of what is popular, but in a high quality way, I would say. Overall, though, I would give this, on my ranking system, a 3, because 3 basically means that I would definitely buy this if it's 50% off. So this retails for $30, and the reason why I think that's kind of expensive for this, it's only 15 grams or half an ounce. So you're definitely gonna get some usage out of it, but it's kind of fast, how fast it kind of runs out. But if you can get it for 50% off, then yes. So at the Missha website, it's about 30% off right now as I'm filming this, so it's about $21. But if you go to iherb.com, and I'll put the link below, right now there's a special and it's $13.31, so that's less than 50% off. So I only like to review products after I've had a good time using this, and so as you can see, this is pretty much all the way done. And the fun gimmicky part of this packaging is that it's a serum bottle, but right here is a little compartment, a specialized little place where they put in the actual 100% vitamin C, and it's from the UK, and apparently UK does great vitamin C. That's why, and Korean people definitely, even for the supplements that they take for vitamin C, highly value UK imported vitamin C. So there's something going on over in the UK where they know how to make their vitamin C. The rest is some really good light fluidy type of ingredients, and if you check the ingredients list, not bad. Now this is a good way, I think, to get into the world of vitamin C that is more on the mild side. So this is not going to be your knockout punch, and it's supposed to be like a spot corrector. It's supposed to be making your complexion more smooth. It's supposed to kind of plump everything up. I would say essentially vitamin C, retinol, and hyaluronic acid, those are the trio of the 3 powerhouse ingredients these days that try to mimic going to the dermatologist and actually getting a laser treatment. So doing little by little by little through a product. Of course, the dermatologists with their machines cannot be beat, but if you're not in Korea where you have access to very inexpensive dermatological visits, then that's why people just love using vitamin C, retinols, and hyaluronic acid. Alright, so after you use it a while, it does discolor, but they say, like, some people say then it's worthless, some people say you could still use it. Missha themselves say you could still use it, so you might want to just see it on that. But because this is so small, I think it's okay in that regard, because you'll be done by the time it discolors. If it turns this like irony, like brown looking, that's when it's discolored. But while you're using it, it's just going to be a clear fluid. And so I wanted to put it on here because I just recently scraped my hand and it's kind of like a little bit discolored right now. Hopefully it'll fully lighten up, but this would definitely help it along. If you have like acne scarring, if you have any kind of pigmentation on your face, this is supposed to help brighten and lighten. Even if you don't, and even if you, and I wouldn't say this is a wonder product where suddenly you had freckles and the freckles are gone. that's why I think like you can't replace a dermatology visit, but it will overall brighten your skin, and the reviews on this product are excellent. They are basically in the 4.5 plus range out of 5. I give it 3 because my system is based on what would I do in terms of like my wallet. What would I buy and when? And would I, put this onto my shelf and at what point? So it does have a business being on my shelf, but it does not have business being there for $30 for this. But at $13, oh yes, that turns it into a territory where basically like you're seeing now vitamin C ampules on the market that are probably like a third of the size, just so that you could always have the freshest vitamin C, but then that's just kind of a mess. And so I think this is such a great compromise if you're gonna really use a vitamin C product consistently every day, and you want to make sure that you always have like the freshest state of it. Then actually at half an ounce with this like cool gimmicky little like contraption, so the first squeeze that you make releases the vitamin C into this ampule, so that's kind of cool. But because of that, if you have a few, like let's say you just buy 3 of these, especially at $13, if you buy 3 of them, you kind of keep them in your house, then you can definitely use them as like, almost like, I don't know, like it's Gatorade or something, and you'll always be able to have a fresh supply of vitamin C in terms of an ampule. Smell-wise, it smells natural, so it doesn't, I don't think they even put any fragrance. It almost smells like a light, like maybe you can smell a little bit of something like citrusy, but not. So overall, I would say in our world, this is a 3 because you would definitely, if you have a chance to pick this up at 50% off, definitely you go right away. If it's at full price, I would say no. And then, yeah, essentially a 4-star would be, definitely would pick that up if it was a product that is a good value that mimics something extremely expensive. 5 is essentially you buy it at any cost, whether it's cheap or expensive. All right, guys, so that's my review of this little vitamin C Missha here. Talk to you later.
Tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Love you.